So, Chris Paul just got kicked in the nads and was cut by the LA Clippers at 3 a.m. a couple days ago. Now, that's very unfortunate for one of the greatest point guards of all time and someone I am pretty fond of. Chris Paul was a really big part of the Rockets in their peak of success during the James Harden era, where they had one team where they won 65 games and took the Warriors all the way to the end until Chris Paul's hamstring went off. And on my birthday, May 28th, 2018, we lost in one of the most heartbreaking days possible. First and foremost, it's very unfortunate. And the Clippers, it's sad that Chris Paul wanted to retire with a team like the Clippers. I mean, he is probably, if not the greatest Clipper of all time. So it's pretty sad to see them cut him because he was holding them accountable. I know Chris Paul could come off as a difficult player to get along with, but he is a winner. And he's a guy who I believe, even though he's not going to win a championship, he's definitely a guy that has a championship DNA. He just has terrible luck, or how I like to call it, plot. He has no plot armor at all. His plot is usually terrible. He's on the other side of history, like a Steph Curry beating him consistently. Now, the big question is, where should Chris Paul go for his final season in the NBA? He couldn't have it in LA. He only had a couple games, didn't play well. They didn't want to give him a farewell tour. Unfortunate. But some people ask, should he come to the Houston Rockets?
No, no, no!
Now, me personally, I don't want Chris Paul. This isn't because I hate Chris Paul. This isn't because Chris Paul is a difficult player. It's more so that Chris Paul wouldn't add anything, I feel, to this team. This team needs a point guard, but Chris Paul is not the point guard for it. This man was amazing in 2018. If I could get 2018 Chris Paul, I'd snatch him instantly. But it's 2025 Chris Paul. He's older now. He's washed. He knows he's washed. And at the same time, I don't know if him and Kevin Durant had the best relationship in the world. I remember last year when Kevin Durant was going back and forth with Chris Paul, says, "I know you." Kevin Durant's like, "You don't know me." And trying to fight him. They're competitors. But at the same time, I'm like, do I want that? I don't know. So I wouldn't recommend Chris Paul coming to the Houston Rockets. It just doesn't sound like a good fit. I think Reed Shepard and Amen Thompson should be the people, and we just go from there. A team that may be interesting, maybe the Oklahoma City Thunder. Chris Paul went to the Thunder for a year, and honestly, I think he's really important when it comes to SGA's development. I'm pretty sure SGA and Chris Paul have a pretty good relationship, and I think that would be a pretty decent way to go. I think, honestly, he could have a shot of winning a championship, a really great one, if he went to the Thunder, but at the same time, you never know. You never know how Chris Paul can come in and do something with anyone's chemistry, especially a team that's 21-1. I'm not saying he's a bad person, but at the same time, when you're a 21-1 team, you kind of just want to keep everybody in. I don't know if you want to add anything. I think you should just keep what you have. Everything's obviously working. There is a reality where Chris Paul doesn't get signed at all, and his last season is him getting cut at 3 a.m. by the team that he associates to the most, which is very unfortunate and a very Clipper thing, and it's definitely ruined their brand. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want him on the Rockets. It's just like I don't want James Harden on the Rockets. A lot of people want that nostalgia. I think it's a new era, new people. I'm happy with the new people. Keep the old people, let them do their own thing. I'm cool without Harden. I'm cool without Chris Paul. Comment down below if you think something different. Comment down below if you think Chris Paul would actually bring something to this team, or even if you want James Harden, which I definitely don't. And for more content like this, make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And with that, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. And I'm out of here. Peace.